What I do know is we are in the month of February, and a lot of things are happening already in this second month of the year, man. We had a inauguration last month. We've had a bunch of, holidays. We've had Love Day, February 14th. You know what I mean? And right before that, we had the Super Bowl.
Right.
I mean, I hate both. Like I said last pod, I hate both teams that were in it, but and I'm not happy that the Eagles won. But I was really jazzed about the halftime show, man.
Yeah. I will say, like, it was not a good game to watch. It was not a fun game to watch.
It was not. No.
It was a little embarrassing, to be quite honest.
Yeah. It was like watching like the movie The Little Giants. It was just unfair.
I would have welcomed the Little Giants.
Icebox, let's go. The annexation of Puerto Rico, man. Best play ever. But no, the halftime show was really fun, man. I'm a big fan of Kendrick Lamar. He definitely did his thing. It was like a GNX halftime show. It was him promoting his new album. Gotcha. But like he and Drake had so much beef last year, and it seemed like Kendrick won. At the end of the year, he won with the track Not Like Us. It blew up, became a household. Like when young white kids are like singing a hate-filled laced rap song, you lost the beef. You lost it, man. Okay, like okay. Remember when like Whip Whip Nay Nay was a popular song and like it got down to like the white kids in the suburbs, right?
Oh yeah.
When Not Like Us is in like the white suburbs, you did something, okay? You went super commercial, Kendrick. Drake lost the bet. Drake lost the beef. And he did it in front of everybody at the halftime show. He played Not Like Us, basically calling Drake a lot of things. I'm gonna keep it PG on this show. Listen to the song if you haven't yet, guys. If you haven't, that's a problem. The only person I know who probably has not heard it was Javier. So
like you say that, and that's probably accurate.
2 points, Clyde.
Yeah.
But no, I also had like SZA out there, and like her voice is fabulous. It did All the Stars, and I'll give it up for Rock Nation and Apple Music, man. They have been kind of holding it. Yeah, they've been holding it down for the last few years with getting good acts at the Super Bowl. Now here's the problem. Here's the problem, man, because like a guy like myself, I'm a very eclectic music and like musical taste and everything. You know, and Kendrick being who he was, well deserved with the year that he had. He won a crap ton of Grammys as well right before the Super Bowl. But like, what I would like is give me one of like my good favorite bands when I was growing up, man. You know what I mean? Like, give me some Nickelback, dog. You know, that'd be awesome. A little Kenny Loggins, dog. Just 30 minutes of Danger Zone. That's all I need, dog. And Footloose. Yes, Kenny Loggins. It's not what I was gonna say at all, but screw it. Let's ride. I would watch that, dog.
Yeah.
It'd be the highest rated Super Bowl halftime show ever. I mean, I was gonna say Blink 182, but yeah, let's go with Kenny Loggins. Why not, dude?
Yeah. Why not?
Let's go with the Danger Zone. Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I'm Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we're discussing the trailers for G20, The Accountant 2, the first few episodes of the season 4 of Invincible, and our movie of the week, Captain America, Brave New World. All right, hope everybody's having a fantastic week. I know JV is. He's going to Long John Silver's tonight, guys. You just can't be wrong. You can't go wrong with Long John Silver's.
No.
Get that combo number 3. Shrimp and fish, guys. Shrimp and fish, okay? Guys, we've got some trailers coming at you here. G20 and The Accountant 2. We're just having an action-packed pod this week, and I'm really excited about it, man. You can't go wrong with Viola Davis with a pistol and a machete in her hand doing work. I don't think that's a machete in her hand in the poster. I think that's a I don't know what it is. I don't know weaponry, okay?
Right.
And then you have John Barenthal and Ben Affleck as brothers, basically killing people. This is going to be fun, guys. So we got some trailers.
Okay.
Click that link tree in the show notes, guys. We have a YouTube page. We have some socials. We've been doing work adding more content to our socials each and every week.
Right.
So like, share, subscribe, and we out here. Appreciate you guys. All right, team. We have G20. According to IMDb, terrorists take over the G20 summit with President Sutton bringing her governing and military experience to defend her family, company, and the world. Directed by Patricia Riggins, written by Logan Miller, Noah Miller, and Caitlin Paris. Okay. Well, a few things, man.
Yeah, what you got?
We have seen this movie before.
A bunch of times,
We've seen bits. We've seen like the conglomerate of this movie before in other movies. It's just like it's wild to me how Hollywood cannot come up with any original ideas anymore.
I mean,
it's almost sad.
President situations, just
military experience president, okay?
Yeah,
Air Force One, okay?
Yeah.
Independence Day as well, because he was a military president. Has to, is hiding in a humongous place and hiding from the terrorist. Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Die Hard 3, Die Hard 4. You know what I mean? Like, take your pick. You know what I mean?
What was there was another one with was it Gerard Butler, like the man, what were they called? Like Angel Has Fallen. Was that
yes. So
then, like a bunch of them that kind of
London Angel and Olympus has fallen. Yeah. So like that as well. There was a Captain America reference, and then she mollywopped 7 guys in an elevator like Captain America did in Winter Soldier.
Yeah, she did.
I feel like people are just stitching. This is like AI created. You know what I mean? This is like, but
they're supposed to be writing scripts now.
they are writing scripts, right? They are writing this entire pod that we're doing right now. Every word.
Yeah. We're on a yacht right now.
We are in the south of France right now.
Just having AI take care of our work for us.
But like, through all of that, through all of what we've already seen, it's still fun to watch these movies, man.
Yeah.
Viola Davis, she's at the top of her game in anything that she does. Elizabeth Marvel's fantastic. Anthony Anderson is going to be good. Ramon Rodriguez, Clark Gregg is the vice president. That's going to be dope.
Let's go, Clark Gregg.
And then we have Anthony Starr as Rutledge. We got Homelander coming in as the big bad Hans Gruber type character. You know what I mean? I'm here for it. And he's got his natural like New Zealander accent, and hope he brings it, man. That's gonna be fun. Because like how these movies go with the hero and what the hero needs to do, and they actually put too much information in this trailer for me. Like I was already gonna pull up.
Everything.
Yeah, I know exactly how this is gonna end, right? He's gonna fall off. He's gonna get shot off a Nakatomi Tower. Like, we get it, okay?
Exactly.
She's gonna have a gun taped to her back. It's gonna be that. But it's always fun to see like the villain, and I think he is already a good villain from The Boys. It's gonna be really fun to see how he does through this movie.
Yeah.
Except for like, this is definitely Die Hard because there's also the dialogue on like the radio walkie-talkie thing. So whatever.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you just can't get away from it. That's the only way to talk, right? I mean, that's like the first thing you do is take out a guard and steal their walkie. It is the first thing you do in this situation.
In the Operation Defend the Building,
yeah,
it's the protocol. One is to knock out the guard, take the damn radio,
and then you threaten the bad guy.
Just piss them off for 2 hours.
Yep.
2 hours. You're just working your way through the tower. That's all you're doing the entire time. Did you ever see and you probably did or did not, I apologize, but Entourage, one of my favorite shows from the early 2000s, right? It's a guy and he's in Hollywood and he's doing stuff like he's getting scripts or whatever.
Yeah.
His agent gave him a script and was like, dude, you gotta do Matterhorn. It's Die Hard at Disneyland. Everything is Die Hard somewhere else, okay?
That is so good.
Everywhere, it was
called Matador?
It was called Matterhorn.
Oh, Matterhorn.
Okay. Yes, but then like, it was Die Hard at Disneyland, but they already did Die Hard at Disneyland. Eddie Murphy did Die Hard at Disneyland, dude. You know what I mean? Beverly Hills Cop 3 was Die Hard at Disneyland. Like,
wow. Yeah.
Guys, we're going to throw G20 on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. Also, what's your favorite Die Hard-esque type movie? All right, let us know in the comments, team. All right, team, we have The Accountant 2. According to IMDb, Christian Wolff applies his brilliant mind and illegal methods to reconstruct the unsolved puzzle of a Treasury chief's murder. Directed by Gavin O'Connor, written by Bill Dubuque, starring Ben Affleck, Daniel Pineda, and John Barenthal.
Let's go.
J.K. Simmons, Cynthia Dye Robinson, and a bunch of other people as well. JV, did you watch the first one?
I was about to say, since this is called The Accountant 2, I assume there is an accountant. I've not seen it, no. I don't want to just assume. I didn't know.
I mean, you're right. You're right. Yeah, so The Accountant was a movie starring Ben Affleck. Came out in 2016, actually. So yeah,
wow.
Like, this movie's 9 years in the making.
Playing the long game.
Very, very long game. It was like a sleeper hit, actually. Right. And like people loved, and I was one of those people who really loved Ben Affleck's performance in this movie, The Accountant. So it's based off of a book series, and we are excited that it is back. Okay. It did have John Barenthal in the movie as well, the first one. So he's back now. He has a bigger role. Yeah, this looks like fun, man. You know me, I love these slow burn type action films more than the, like our movie of the week or something like that, where it's just like nonstop breakneck speed, right? Because there's a lot more nuanced acting in these type of movies that I enjoy. And that's kind of what The Accountant gave us. Actually, it's exactly what The Accountant gave us with some good action. And it's like, this is going to be the same exact thing, just adding John Barenthal, who, like, I keep saying, man, he's probably top 10 for me, man. And I know I keep saying, like, there's a million people in my top 10. But he's in there, okay?
It's more, I don't know if there's not really 10 slots. It's just like a thing, right?
Yeah.
Like, you're my top. It means I really like you.
Yeah.
That means there's 10 people there.
Like I pull up for whatever you do.
Yeah.
And he's one of those guys, man. So
and he just does a great job too in like that soldier role.
Yeah.
Like he carries himself very well in those those characters.
You know, the movie that I enjoyed him in the most actually was him not a tough soldier hardened guy at all.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually in the movie King Richard about Serena,
Yeah.
and he was in that movie. Did you see that?
No, I did not see that.
Yeah, John Barenthal was in that movie, and he was a
Okay.
tennis instructor, and
Gotcha.
he looked super cool, super 80s and 90s.
I remember
Um,
seeing him in the trailers and all that, I
yeah.
believe.
He was awesome, man. He was probably the best part of that movie for me
Mm-hmm.
because he's a guy who like John Barenthal is a guy who can just like transform into a
Yeah.
role and almost hide himself, and that's what I do appreciate about him, man. But this is not his movie, right? This is Ben Affleck's movie, and we got
Yeah.
Christian Wolf back as this mathematician, smart guy who always gets the job done, whatever the job is, man. In this one, it looks like
Okay.
um, J.K. Simmons from the first film gets killed, gets assassinated, dies, gets murdered, and it's up to these two gentlemen to figure out what's going on, how it happened, and to solve the mystery, man. So I'm pulling up for this one in the theaters. Ben Affleck has been on a roll lately. I'm excited. Team, we're gonna throw The Accountant 2 on our socials. I'm gonna make Javi watch The Accountant. As soon as I tell him that his girl Anna Kendrick is in it, he's definitely pulling up.
All right. Well, let's pause this. Let's pause this pod and I'll watch it real fast.
Watch it right now on the back of our yacht, right?
Yeah.
So, team, we're gonna throw The Accountant 2 on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. All right, man. We are in another season 4 of Invincible, dude. Are you all caught up?
I have one episode to watch.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
What
one more that's been released.
I'm sorry, I just lied to you. Season 3 is what we're currently in. Apologies, team. Yeah.
Okay, well, I've seen none of season 4, so
yes, because it's not even out yet. So
yeah.
my apologies there. But I'm 3 episodes into season 3, man, and like
Okay.
I like the dichotomy between Mark Grayson as Invincible and like what the writing team is doing and basically comparing him to the life of like Spider-Man, Peter Parker, you know what I mean?
Right.
He's just a average kid, average young adult at this point in time and juggling so much. I like watching that. I think that's what the draw is like to Spider-Man because he is a normal person.
Right.
And deals with normal things. Well, he's an extraordinary person, but deals with everyday boring things. And they're doing that with Mark Grayson's character as well. And it's fun, man. It's fun. Like, even how odd he is around girls still, like, it's super fun to watch.
So, how many episodes of this season have you watched?
Trace.
Okay, I think there's just one more. So you're at the same place I am.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
there's one more that just dropped that I
on the 13th. Yeah, I haven't got to it yet either. We'll watch it on the back of our yacht after we watch The Accountant. So we have so much time in the south of France with our AI buddies taking care of everything back home.
Oh yeah,
in our deluxe studio. I really like this season, man. Mark is super strong, but he also doesn't trust. You know, his trust levels with Cecil and other people are very low, and he's just trying to figure it out. And that's fun, man.
Yeah, he's kind of turning into a little bit of a loner.
Yeah.
So he's like, it's like not very fun, as in like his attitude, right? We're very, very gloomy.
Yeah.
Gloomy right now. Like the first season was a very heavy mix of that and being fun, right? Because he was kind of like a kid. And the second season was a little bit like that till the end, and now we're like really in Like, I don't want to be around anybody kind of thing. They still out there throwing hands, man. And this is it's not like getting any less violent.
Oh no,
By
gosh
any
no.
means. And from what I've seen in this last episode I watched, like, we're really about to build up to a good super fight. Probably
Yeah,
won't be like the last 10 minutes of the last episode, but what comes, it's probably awesome.
I kind of feel like his half brother, man, is gonna he's almost like feeling like a dark villain arc coming from his half brother.
Yeah.
Kind of like the plot of The Incredibles, where they're not letting him do anything, and then he becomes like a super villain,
Yeah.
and then they have to stop him.
Exactly what's happening.
Don't mind me. I'm just an idiot, guys, who loves cinema, movies, TV, and comic books. That's what it's looking like, man. But no, I still love that the dialogue is rich, the characters are better. Even like the super team, the Super Friends team, or whatever they're called. Even they are getting a good arc as far as like falling back and leaving the Justice League or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I love that there's just so much going on. What I want though is good payoff. I think the first two seasons they built up a lot, but there wasn't that good of payoff for everybody. There was for Mark, there was for his dad, there was for his mom, and a couple of other characters, but for them building so much with these characters, I just want there to be like excellent payoff, man. So just give it time, give it space. Hell, does that mean that we might need like 90-minute episodes? I'm okay with that, dog. You know what I mean? Like, give it to us. Yeah. We'll watch it. You have Invincible has a fan base. Like, give it to us.
Yeah. I mean, Steven Yeun, the voice of Mark Grayson, Invincible, he's really brought it these last few episodes. He's been good from the start, but like, you're looking at an animation and it can only give you so much emotion. His voice is really, really, really working hard on these last few episodes.
Yeah, man. He's, I don't want to put him in like the upper echelons of like a Kevin Conroy or like a Mark Hamill or anything of that nature, or like a J.K. Simmons or something. But he is doing his thing. I'm giving J.K. Simmons all the accolades just for this show. I don't know if he's done any other voiceover work, but I've only known him from this, and he's fantastic.
It's just his voice. His voice is amazing.
Yeah, I know, man.
He's just got a special voice on that man,
and he's still the best Santa Claus ever. Sorry, Tim Allen, you suck.
Sorry, Tim. Yeah, you're out. You're gone.
You're out of there. You're giving up Elizabeth Mitchell and giving it to him. So, no, guys, we're still rocking with Invincible. We'll throw some tidbits on our socials about this. Let us know your favorite episode, though. Let us know your favorite character, guys. Talk to us about this show, man. This is this is not Marvel. This is not DC, right? This is something completely different and fun and adult and energetic. And it's just been a fun time, man. These 2.5 seasons that we're rocking with now. It's already been renewed for a 4th season. So, yeah, guys, Invincible. Top of its game right now. All right, bro Chacho. You ready to get into this week's movie?
Yeah, man. Let's go.
Let's do it. Team, we have Captain America. New World Order. Nope. Captain America. The world is at brink. Nope, that's not it. There
was it like Bold and Beautiful? Wasn't that one of them?
Captain America, the Bold and the Beautiful.
Changed so much.
Oh my God. Captain America: Brave New World is what we have here, guys. Released February on Valentine's Day, guys, February 14th across the United States. This film is directed by Julius Ona and written by big writers' room guys Rob Edwards, Malcolm Spellman, Dahlin Musin, Julius Onan, and Peter Glanz.
Wow.
Yeah, a bunch of guys.
Yeah. We had a budget of 180 million. So far, it's grossed 192.4 million. Starting this, we have Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson and Captain America, Danny Ramirez as Joaquin Torres and Falcon, Shira Haas as Ruth Bat Seraph, Carl Lumbly as Isaiah Bradley, Zosha Rogmore as Layla Taylor, Giancarlo Esposito as Seth Volker / Sidewinder, Tim Nelson as Samuel Stearns, Harrison Ford as Thaddeus Ross as the Red Hulk, and a little Liv Tyler in there as Betty Ross.
Aw.
Yeah.
All right,
probably
brother.
got paid more than anybody.
Oh yeah, 1000%, dog. Pulled up. Yo, what's
what's up?
Yo, man, Harrison Ford has now like replaced like 2 or 3 people in a series, like, and he'll do it. But he's not doing it for less than like a couple of mil. You know what I mean? Where like he was happy to replace Alec Baldwin and the Jack Ryan series in the 90s, right? He's happy to replace William Hurt in this, right? He's happy just to pull up and do it and be like, I mean,
cut the check.
Cut the check. That's right. Cut the check. All right, brother. Let's give us a quick synopsis of this film, man, so we can jump into it.
Sam Wilson is working hard to make the best decision he can as Captain America in order to keep the world from war and destruction.
All right, man. Let's jump right into this one here with our main character star right here. We have Anthony Mackie, Sam Wilson / Captain America. Where do we see, like, where are we at right now with Sam Wilson's character arc in the MCU, right? He finally is donning the Captain America shield and symbol and name and everything. But you can just tell, man, as much of a badass he is, especially like in that opening scene, he still has a lot of, he's still withdrawn from fully taking the mantle and trying to figure out what type of Captain America that he is going to be. That's what I really enjoyed about the acting piece from Anthony Mackie here, man. It just, you can come into a role and just like step up and be like, yes, I am Captain America. This is me, blah, 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 blah. But that's the easy approach. You know what I mean? It was more nuanced to that, where like Chris Evans, Steve Rogers were such a well-known, renowned hero leader. He just took it a different route, and stepping up to the plate was difficult for him. And he did a lot of things his own way. And it was only like later in the film where he finally, like, us as the not cast, but us as the audience finally see him be comfortable in the red, white, and blue. Finally see him comfortable with the shield, right? With the mantle of Captain America. So it was very, at the end of the show, the miniseries show, it was him putting the shield on, but it was not comfortable for him. And that's how we kind of pick it up here. But he grows into it really fast in this movie, man. I think that's what I really enjoy about his character arc in this, man. What are you thinking?
Yeah, and we saw him try to do that same thing with Wyatt Russell's character.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? John
Walker.
John Walker. There you go. And they tried to make an abrupt change, and he tried to do exactly what you said, right? Like, I'm Captain America. This is just how it is, kind of thing. And we actually see Sam Wilson through here, and then through like Falcon and the Winter Soldier grow, and actually like take steps in order to be a good Captain America, not just this is it, this is who I am, get over it.
Yeah, agreed. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, yeah, 100% agree, man. And like I love I love the use of him being the you know, paramilitary guy or whatever with his wingsuit and with the shield and with
Yeah.
the Wakandan technology, man. Like he is suited and booted, man, and that is just really fun to watch.
Like what I really enjoyed was like the constant talk about the serum through the whole movie.
Yes.
Like his fight to understand if he should have took some or not. That was so good.
Because like he's like Widow, he's like Hawkeye. He's just a regular ass dude, you know what I mean? I still love when Hawkeye was talking to Scarlet Witch in Age of Ultron. He's like, "What's the guy with the bow and arrow out here, man? I don't know what I'm doing." Right,
like, shooting robots with a bow and arrow.
Right? That's like you're surrounded by all these gods and just these amazing super beings and stuff.
Yeah.
People with all this money, and you're just a regular ass dude who lives on a ranch, right? Just some dude, and that's what Anthony Mackie is. He's just a regular ass dude who was in the military, top form and everything.
Yeah.
But, the super serum would make him a lot better, but he keeps on choosing not to.
Yeah.
And that's what's appreciative, man, where he is super strong, relies on a lot of tech and skills. And I just really enjoy, I'm going to say it, man. I enjoy the Captain America's Black, dog. I'm just going to say it, dog. All right. It's my show. Come at me, world. I'm in the south of France, so you can't get me anyway. What's up?
Can't find us here. Where we're at.
Can't find us here. It was just really cool, man. Like, you know how every movie every like superhero movie kind of has a one shot of like the hero and how he looks super badass. And when I saw that in this movie, I was just like, bruh, there it is. There it is, man. He is Captain America. It's just fun.
The vibranium wings, like holding the energy and stuff like that. And when the way he used that was really, really top notch for a character who doesn't have any superpowers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like we saw it with Black Panther and him being able to do that, but seeing Sam, just have to use those things in order just to stay alive because, he ain't coming back. He ain't gonna just heal real fast.
Heart-shaped herb that's going to hook him up. Exactly. We ain't got that, dog.
Exactly. So seeing him use all the tech he's got now is really, really something to see.
Oh yeah. We got Danny Ramirez as Joaquin Torres / Falcon. First and foremost, man, I like this kid a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't realize that he was in Top Gun Maverick. He was one of the guys. He was a fanboy. So, that makes sense now. He comes back. He's still playing a character in the U.S. Air Force.
Yeah.
He's the one who takes up the mantle of Falcon. What's up?
We saw him a little bit in Falcon and Winter Soldier too, I believe.
Yep. He was in a few episodes of Falcon Winter Soldier, right? He's actually, when his tech gets messed up, he gives it over to Torres to fix, right? And Torres is like, you can just look in his eyes. He's like, oh, yeah, I really like this. Thank you. Like, and it was kind of dropped there that he would eventually be Falcon. So I like that they picked it up here, man. But he's young and he's so wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, man. It's like, I remember the Marvels, and it was like Miss Marvel or whatever, how she was, and some people liked her, some people thought she was annoying. Like, I actually thoroughly enjoyed her.
I did
and
too.
He reminded me of her, a little cocky, a little bit of attitude, a little bit of that young angst, compared to the other people. And he was he was a comic relief, man. Like, you have to understand that there is a subset of the world, young people, which is huge, where they they've been through so much shit, and how they get through life is through like comedy in the most awkward situations, right? And that's like what she did in the Marvel. That's what he does in this, right? And it's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I think just the vibes of the movie and the vibes of the character Sam Wilson in this one, he needed that Joaquin Torres.
Yeah. Yes.
He really needed that to lighten the situation, to put a smile on Sam Wilson's face.
Because he's dealing with a lot. He's dealing with so much coming at him from so many different angles.
And are we calling him Brown Falcon? Are we doing that, or is
I don't think we can.
I can't do that. Can I do that?
I mean, I don't like it.
Can I do that? I think I can do that. I'm sorry. I apologize.
What movie was? I forget. Wasn't it somewhere in the MCU where somebody called him Black Falcon? He was like, "It's just Falcon," right?
Well, that's what I was referencing. Like was the Winter Soldier.
Yes,
not the Winter Soldier. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. Yeah, that's what they call him, Black Falcon.
He's like, "It's just Falcon."
Exactly.
So yes, Torres, you're Brown Falcon.
Yeah.
Gordon.
Oh my goodness!
Don't cancel us, please.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm Hispanic. I think if nobody knows that, so you guys know.
I call you Jose Javier Villalobos every week. If nobody's picked up on that yet, okay, you're the problem. Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
Your name is not Scott.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Very ambiguous there. But no, man, he's a fun character. He's a fun partner for Sam, and when the stakes get high, Sam Wilson trusts Torres the most, right?
Yeah, he's just ready to roll.
Humongous he's ready to go, man. Yeah. All right, moving forward here, we got Shira Haas as Ruth Bat Seraph, an Israeli former Black Widow who serves as the President Thaddeus Ross' security advisor. Cool. I did not like her character at all.
Super weird.
Thought it was pointless to even have her in there. Like it's almost like it's the Temple of not Temple of Doom, but the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Like this whole movie would have happened with or without her. Like nothing would have changed.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Like with her being an asshole or without her being present, this whole movie would have happened. Like she did nothing to move the plot forward. She was an asshole. She found out things after everybody else, right? Showed up and didn't help at all at times and was just there. Is it cool to expand the universe? Sure. Awesome. With more characters and stuff there. But when you're doing that,
all those Black Widows got to find some jobs after they destroyed everything. After Scarlett Jo and Florence Pugh destroyed everything they built.
Yo, that big ass red room in the sky, dog, just straight blew up, yo.
Yep.
The damn sheriff from Hawkins. Did you really have to do that, man?
She needs some insurance, man. She had to get a job.
gotta get a good paying gig, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just very whatever character for me.
Yeah.
Like it was there, but I just didn't care.
Fair enough.
So we're gonna move forward. We got Carl Lumbly as Isaiah Bradley here. He is basically the first super soldier experimented on and stuff like that. Came out of hiding in Falcon and Winter Soldier show, and this was him, and he's the main focal point for why Sam and Torres gets into this fight, gets into this thriller. Is to make sure that he gets like something happens and he needs to be saved. So that's where the emotional toll comes for Sam. Is like this is a guy that he loves, praises, appreciates, and everything, and wants to make sure that he is okay through the actions of this film, man. So
Yeah.
I like that Carl came back. I like that he had a bigger role here, a more focal point. And yeah, it was just really, really fun to see him. You know, he got in on a little bit of the action there as well. So
Oh yeah.
good times. Osha Rockmore as Leela Taylor. Now, I will say this, man. It's really difficult for me to take this young lady seriously in this role. Okay.
Okay.
She's been on the Mindy Project for a very long time.
Oh my goodness.
And she was supposed to be like a guest star on the Mindy Project and end up having like a good role on there for the entire series. She did 81 episodes. And the Mini Project is a fantastic show, and just to see her be like a serious secret agent, it's a little difficult. Difficult for me,
sense.
right?
That makes sense.
But I like that, you know, I like when actors try different things. And I thought she was going to be like more of the inside scoop on what is going on in the White House because Sam mentioned that. She gave him no intel at all.
She really told him to do like the opposite of what he really needed to do. Yeah.
She gave him absolutely no good intel of what is going on here.
Like she found out the same things he did as he found them out.
Exactly. He could have looked over to her. She would have been like, I guess, sure, yeah.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Yeah. Oh, man. We also have Giancarlo Esposito as Seth Volker in Sidewinder, leader of the Serpent Society. He's an assassin. He's a terrorist for hire. He's a gun for hire, basically. And he's not used enough in this film.
I would love to see him a lot more.
I would have loved to see him as the main baddie, man.
That or like be kind of like their hostage instead of like Ruth Bat. Instead of her, like him be like the hostage, like showing them around.
Yeah.
That would have been awesome. Then they would have to beat him up a little bit here and there, and they would have to fight each other.
Yeah.
That could have been really cool. But
that would have been definitely a lot more fun. Very underutilized there. And what I wanted to see is like him, like the original trailer that we got was, you know, Giancarlo Esposito, you know, the great Giancarlo in this, and him being like the aforementioned bad guy, Sidewinder, and doing all doing everything and being the center and in the middle of this weird techno political thriller thing that's going on. And he's just a gun for hire in this. And that's not fun. He's such a good actor, man. Underutilized. I hope he gets his like comeuppance later and is allowed to do more in the MCU, man, in a more badass way. Even if like we get a Cap 5, you know what I mean, with Sam Wilson, like they need to put him front and center. You know who else? Before we move forward with the great Liv Tyler, you know who else was underutilized in a movie and should have been the focal point?
Who's that?
You're gonna hate this. But your boy from 30 Seconds of Mars as the Joker in Suicide Squad. First one.
No, I mean, I was fine with him being the Joker, his Joker.
He should have been the big main baddie that they went after, though, right?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like him as the Joker was fine, but him in the movie, the Joker in the movie was not that great. Like
underutilized.
Yeah, like we had what's the thing? The one of the end scenes for your boy's cut of the movie where he's like, we're there in the future, and he does this whole monologue. Like that's the kind of stuff that he can do, and be super creepy at it. And then, they just kind of threw him away in that movie.
They definitely did, man, and that's the same thing they did with Giancarlo here, where you have such a great talent, put him in the forefront, man. Not have such a big writer's room and be like, we got to put this in there, we got to put this in there, then we got to put this in there. So, moving forward here, we got Liv Tyler as Betty Ross. Quick cameo scene, so you know she's still one of the most amazing women on the planet. That's all I have to say.
That's fine. That's all you
Betty
need to
Ross.
say.
Tim Blake Nelson returns as Samuel Stearns. We haven't seen him since The Incredible Hulk, and his character is, yeah, disgusting.
It's kind of wild, like that tie back in, like this whole other movie that was like just dumped in the alleyway. You know, like that whole Hulk movie was just gone from any site whatsoever after we kind of rebooted.
Kinda, but also we got William Hurt as Thaddeus Ross a few times, right? We got him sprinkled in a few times.
That's fair.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah. So like,
I mean, it's not like it didn't happen. I just mean like we just never, like, you never saw that abomination ever again
until yes,
and then we never saw Betty Ross again.
Yeah.
Or Liv Tyler, right? Like I was saying, like, or same thing, Tim Blake Nelson. It's just never a thing, right? Like we were just left with this dude getting gamma stuff dumped in his head. Never saw him again.
Like, is Betty Ross still with Ty Burrell's character from the? You know, I have so many questions. You know what I mean?
A lot of questions.
a lot of questions here, dude. You know. But even like, yeah, you're right. There was a lot of strings that were not. Was just kind of never attached to anything else.
Yeah.
Were never tied off or anything, and we get a little bit of that more in this movie here with Betty Ross and Samuel Stearns, and he does become this. I don't really know what his character is. He does Mr. What is he even like? What is he in? Oh, he's called the Leader. Is what he's called in the comics. So he becomes this person, and he's basically the brainchild of what is going on in this movie and the think tank behind it, the solo think tank. And Tim Blake Nelson always gives a fantastic performance. I just think that we could have made it a little bit more. I hope you guys. I liked this movie, but it was just really bloated. It reminded me a lot of Iron Man 2. Where it was really bloated. It was doing a lot of things and a lot of things that we did not need. But his character was not bad, man. Everything, like his motives and everything, was more like John Doe's character in Seven. He didn't want to directly do. He was trying to show people the true. Thaddeus Ross.
So, as far as like the execution of Samuel Stearns, I kind of felt like he was like more of like a TV show villain. Like he didn't come across as like a big movie, not saying like Tim Blake Nelson himself, but like the way the character was put in the movie.
Yeah.
It was almost like a TV show villain, right? Like he didn't really do a whole lot, like
a villain of the week
as a person or as a villain. It was just kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. He didn't come off as this all-knowing, big baddie, I guess.
Yeah, and like I guess you can contribute to like how smart and methodical Heath Ledger's Joker was in The Dark Knight, right? It's kind of what they were trying to do. Yeah, he's always one step ahead and knows exactly if you do this is going to happen, right? It has everything planned out. It just wasn't as fun to watch as Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah, maybe I just didn't appreciate that.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair. That's hilarious. That's why I laughed my ass off a second ago. But like, yeah, Tim Blake Nelson with what he was given, definitely did his thing here. All right, guys, and the man who basically said, "Cut the check, I'll do it." Harrison Ford, guys, Thaddeus Rock. He steps into the shoes of William Hurt for his death in 2022, man. And it's the greatest actor ever, man. Harrison Ford at like 82, like still awesome. And like I kind of see these older actors and everything. And I did just watch SNL 50 too, and like Bill Murray was on there, and all these other old guys from all the old series, and they're doing all these skits and laughing and stuff like that. I'm like, these guys are all in their 80s, man. Like, how are they gonna be okay? Are they gonna make it through the show? Like, I just that like it's fearful for me. And like, even Harrison Ford himself, man, he did some acting. Like, it wasn't just him standing and doing dialogue. Like, he was in some stressful looking situations. As an 82-year-old man, should you be doing that? It's Harrison Ford, baby. He says, "Cut the check. Let's go. Yeah. I got another plane to buy and crash, so I got to do it."
He said, "You need just He said, "So as a new character? No, it's already built up in the world. You're gonna give me like $2 million. I get mad a few times.
Easy.
Let's go."
I get mad on my way to Starbucks, kid. So
yeah. So you ever drove in this traffic? I'm always mad.
But like, he's just so, I don't know, man. Over the course of Harrison Ford's career, and I've seen a lot of his movies, he is just dynamic in everything that he does, including this film, where he is stepping into shoes, but he's making it his own as well. And it's like I said, it's just fun, man. He is a really good Thaddeus Ross. You want to like him, you want to believe the change, but like, you did some shady shit, dude. Like,
yeah, I mean, you just can't get away from that.
Yeah, people don't forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And like, awesome. And like just the softness of him really wanting to have a relationship with Betty, and that's kind of why he keeps moving forward and doing what he's doing, and he's now president and stuff like that. So, wanting to get the Avengers back together and do away with the Accords and get this peace treaty going.
Crazy.
Just a lot there. And Harrison Ford, just in everything that he does, he delivers. All right, team. Let's talk about look and feel of this film real quick here. Yeah. I like films that are based in like the political thriller type world that is also like action based, and that's what this is, man. This is really a lot like Winter Soldier. Where it is something is happening, there's some espionage, there's an event, there's something happening that like we have to figure out together. And that's what's happening here, man. So that's like the feel of the movie. The look, it doesn't look as good as Winter Soldier. Like if I was going to compare it, right? They used a lot of CGI. They used a lot of green screen and blue screen, right? Where you saw that, and I know it's cheaper to do things that way and everything and time consuming, but like they were on the streets of Cleveland, who was supposed to be DC, and doing all that type of action, man. Like that felt real. That felt rich. That was a movie from 2014, man. Like that did its thing. This didn't seem like that. This had moments, but didn't really seem like that. Yeah. And that's what kind of upsetted me a little bit, because Sam Wilson was also in Winter Soldier and like was a part of that action. You know what I mean? We're like,
that's fair. Yeah.
You just did it a couple years ago. Like, continue, man. So
yeah.
All good though. I will say I love the music. The music was more techno thriller than Winter Soldier, and I really enjoyed that. And there was a lot of good like hip hop in it as well, man. It kept that really cool vibe that like continued from because we have a black character now. We can add some hip hop. You know what I mean? Marvel and Disney's like, hey, okay, I get it. We got a black lead.
Yeah.
Let's throw a couple Kendrick Lamar songs in there. We're good, right? Like,
why not?
All right, man. Let's talk about a theme real quick here.
Yeah.
This movie is trying to do a lot, but I think at its core, with its central lead, it's about doing what is right and doing it your own way, like no matter the cost. And Sam definitely pays a toll for some of his actions, but ultimately, like, follows in the footsteps of Steve Rogers, but also, carving out his own path as Captain America is what this movie is about, man. And I really enjoy that aspect and that theme that the writers were looking for. So, all right, team, that's our conversation about 2025. Yeah, guys, it's 2025. Captain America: Brave New World. JV, give me your thoughts and ratings on this, man.
Yeah, man. This one's gonna get 3 buckets from me this week.
Nice.
It was a pretty fun movie, but like you said, it's very. There's a lot of parts that are very convoluted.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unnecessary things. But that's us talking. It's not our pay grade to make those cuts. But
not yet.
Not yet. But yeah, there's a lot of things that could have been trimmed down, some things that could have been added in. CGI was pretty good for the most part, but I think, like you said, like I agree with you. Like, kind of the worst part was really the big green screen shots. His suit looked really good. I like the way they used the vibranium, used the power charging on that to make energy burst and stuff like that. That looked really awesome. But I mean, for me, I love Anthony Mackie, man, but Danny Ramirez really stole the show.
I agree.
He really stole the show, and it kind of, I guess, it kind of gave Sam a little bit more thinking room. I guess, like he could sulk a little bit more, with his decision making, and let Joaquin be a little crazy.
Trying to be in the corner with his own thoughts.
Yeah. But I mean, I look forward to seeing him in that role going forward as the Falcon. But yeah, 3 buckets of popcorn for me, man. How about yourself?
Gotcha. Yeah, man. Like I said, there's a lot going on in this film, and yes, there's a lot of CGI misfires, man. There's a lot of these reshoots that looks like took place where there was a different tone in the movie at times, and a lot of the rewrites that happened as well to try to flesh it out more. But like, what makes this film so good, right? And you said it was the kid who played Torres, but the star power from Mackie and Ford, like them two in a room together and those conversations, man, and those ideas.
So good.
Just that's acting, dog. That's just beautiful acting right there.
Right.
And to get like the opportunity to work with Harrison Ford, like that's just man, that is awesome. Yeah. Mackie is no Captain America and looks like he has the potential to lead. Like, Ford is making. What I'm trying to say is, he's no Steve Rogers, and that's known and that's apparent, and that was even in the trailer.
Yeah,
but he is his own carved out Captain America, and also looks like he has the potential to lead the next group of Avengers. That's awesome. What I'm excited about. Right? They're gonna need a leader. Everybody was talking about, Doctor Strange kind of being the next leader of the Avengers and stuff like that. And I really don't think so, man. I think I just watched Multiverse of Madness again, and
he wouldn't be a good leader.
He's on his own shit, though. Like, even though he did evolve,
1000% agree.
Even though he did evolve at the end of that movie, he's still just like, yo, Steven, you still do some wild shit, dog. Like,
yeah, he's still gonna be like, he's like, guys, y'all can't portal, guys. I'm sorry, I'm out. They're like, didn't y'all bring like an army through those portals? He's like, I can only take one guy. Sorry.
One guy at a time. It's going to take a while, so I'm only taking myself, guys.
Yeah.
Wong, you got him? Where the hell did Wong go?
Yeah.
But no, that's what I'm excited about, man, is him being the lead of the next group of Avengers. Right. For me, man, because of the action was so good, because the dynamic acting among Harrison Ford was just amazing, I would definitely give this a 3, but because of that star power and everything, man, and they delivered 4. Also,
let's go.
We went to go see this together in IMAX, and there was just a few action scenes, man, that I was just like falling out of my seat for, dude. That was just like, so good.
You literally almost fell out of your seat one time.
It was so good, man.
Like I thought you were gone. Like I didn't know what I was gonna do. I was gonna sit there and keep eating my popcorn, but I was gonna worry.
So. You check on me after the movie, though, right?
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, dude. So I'll give this one 4 buckets of popcorn, man. It was just a fun ride. A lot of misfires, but at the core, it's a really good MCU entry and good start to Sam Wilson's Captain America journey.
Adamantium now, so that's cool.
We do.
That's something we didn't touch on.
We didn't touch on it. You're right. Yeah. And was like the big reveal. I love that the trailers didn't drop that, and it was in the go see this movie, guys. Go see this movie in theaters. We gotta get the MCU back on track, and the only way we'll get on track is if we go see these movies, guys. So
yeah,
Adamantium is back, and what I love about it is it opens up like the Weapon X storyline for Hugh Jackman to do these for the next 50 years. You know what I mean? So
I mean,
sorry you.
Yeah.
Hey, man, he looks like he's about 32, so he can do it. So, thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Captain America: Brave New World. Next week, we will be discussing You're Cordially Invited.
And that's streaming on Amazon Prime Video.
Like always, I'm Clyde Smith. You can find me across all socials. I am Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me across all socials at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.
And like always, you're no Steve Rogers.